JCPenney's back-to-school sale. Save on shirts, shoes, jeans, and more now at JCPenney. Now at Medical Weight Loss, lose all the weight you want for only $6 a week. Call 424-THIN for the medical weight loss near you.
Wake up with Eyewitness Weekend, Saturday morning at 8 on TV2.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I knew that there was something wrong when I saw you this morning. And I just want to help. That's all
I'm fine, okay?
Whatever
Look,
it is, just say,
no,
I'll do anything.
I'm fine. I just gotta get through this on my own, but thank you. It'll be okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Look, I'm just gonna go clean up, and then I'll be right back to it, okay? Thanks for your help.
Well, must be my day for guilt trips. Come back from Boston, find my two fatherless kids parked out at the farm, and my wife's in New York on business and a major snip because I left the day they arrived. Then I find out that the sweetest guy I know, our corporate counsel's, had a heart attack, which I probably pushed him into. And now you tell me Scott's breaking off the relationship because you told me about his meeting in Boston.
Hey,
Right.
I didn't tell you that to make you feel guilty. That was my call.
Yeah, but it was my fault because I forced you to tell me. Well, can't do anything about Ambrose and Ellie, but I can do something about you. Whether you like it or not, I'm gonna go talk to Scott if I have to break down Lucinda's office door to do it.
Julie.
Hi.
Boy, hi. It's nice to see you. No offense, Mother, but this is really the last place that I would expect you to be.
Well, dear, we're attempting to put our old differences behind us. Julie's here to discuss a modeling assignment.
Oh.
I heard about Holden. I'm so sorry.
I guess Caleb told you.
Yeah. Listen, I know you guys are gonna be fine. The kind of love you have, I'm sure he'll find his way back to you.
Yeah, me too. Well, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'll go talk to Thelma until you're finished.
All right, darling, we won't be very long.
Well, how long are you gonna be here? You know, we should talk.
That, I think, will depend upon the outcome of our discussion.
All right.
I'll see you in a bit. Modeling assignment?
Look, everything you just told me about Holden, me and only me, we gotta keep it that way. You mustn't tell her. This has got to be our secret.
Well, I got the outside of the band pretty well cleaned up after it was fished out of the river last night. The inside is ruined.
I don't want to ID the inside.
Yeah. I'll offer anything that's gonna put Elroy Nevins and that other guy behind bars.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by Ivory Liquid, where clean and soft go hand in hand.
Now, when you fight greasy pots and pans, you can take the gloves off. Introducing Ivory Clear. So new and different, it's easy on hands, yet tough on grease. Ivory's targeted grease cleaners attack the grease, but not the natural oils in your skin. Now you can fight grease with your bare hands with new Ivory Clear.
What if you dipped the cream of ice creams into chocolate that's as smooth as silk? The Dove Bar, a pure silk chocolate ice dream.
Hey, Mom, kids will love the taste of American cheese roller coasters. They're delicious. They're simple. They're tasty American cheese snacks your kids will cheer for. American cheese roller coasters. They sure taste like fun.
The makers of Dimetapp know it's important for allergy and cold sufferers to trust their medication. Doctors and pharmacists have trusted the Dimetapp brand for safe, effective relief for 30 years. You can trust Dimetapp Extend tabs for 12 hours of allergy relief. And if you're concerned about drowsiness, Dimetapp contains one of the least sedating, non-prescription antihistamines. Trust Dimetapp, the #1 doctor-recommended antihistamine decongestant non-prescription formula.
I don't care what she's doing. Tell her to get herself in here right now.
If this is some kind of joke, please don't waste my time. And Olivia's by bringing her in on this.
Please, will you just listen to me? Please listen to me. I meant that, what I said about you and me burying the hatchet. I'd like to do that. It seems to me, as I look at you and Lily, that your affection for her is genuine.
Well, of course it is. I care about her and Holden. I know how much they love each other.
Good, because I'm counting on that. If you came to town in order to tell Iva that Holden came to visit you in New York, that would be the worst possible thing that you could do to Lily.
Lucinda, you're not making sense here.
There have been some changes here. John is pulling the strings with Iva. If John found out that Holden had come to see you because he heard that Aaron was his son, he'd make Iva tell Lily the whole story. Now, you have just looked into that girl's face. You know she couldn't take that. She'd have a nervous breakdown. Would you trust me in this?
Trust you?
Trust you?
Do you remember the last time I trusted you when you found me in Seattle? Look how that turned out.
I don't know, you didn't do too badly with that. All right, let's forget it. Let's put that behind us. Julie, surely you know that I love Lily.
All right, okay. What if I just say that Holden was in New York, but that I don't know why? That way, at least they would know where to look for him.
Dear, the first question anyone with any common sense will ask is, why did Holden come to see you? Isn't that why you didn't tell Caleb?
Yes.
Look, don't you think that I would tell her all of this? I mean, I would risk it if I thought it would help. I got detectives out looking for him everywhere.
I know. Caleb told me that. He said that the only information that they had was that he made some phone call outside of...
Caleb doesn't know everything. This is confidential. My detectives have reason to believe that the day after Holden saw you in New York, which they don't know, he was in Boston. And he jumped a freighter, headed somewhere in the Orient. A trip of 3 or 4 months. How can I possibly tell Lily that? How can I possibly tell Lily that her husband is deliberately hiding his whereabouts in order to punish her? She'd snap.
But do you really think he would do that? I mean, what makes your detectives think that he would jump on a freighter?
Why?
It's just that he said something to me.
What?
Well, I mean, he said that he couldn't face Lily, but... he said maybe he would go to South America or Europe, but I mean, I thought he was upset. I didn't think he'd really mean it, but... My God, come to think of it, he said something about hopping on a boat.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That proves it, then.
Well, even if what your detectives say is right, he's not doing it to punish Lily. He just couldn't face her. The man was tortured.
Avoid her or punish her. What difference does it make? She cannot know this. Please, I need you to promise me, Julie. Promise me that you won't tell her that you saw Holden. Can I have your word on that?
Yeah, okay. Which I can promise you means a lot more than yours did last time we made a deal.
Julie Wendell, my favorite model. I do hope this means you're here to do the shoot for my new line.
But you and Scott were getting along so well. I just can't believe he'd walk away from this relationship.
Well, you would have believed it if you saw his face at the hospital this morning. And Lucinda is just loving this. She's going to use it to make sure that he never sets things straight.
How do you know she knows?
She knows. He told me this morning. He dropped me off at my place last night, and then he rushed over to her house to hand in his resignation.
You're kidding.
No, I am not kidding. Of course, she played it to the hilt. She refused to accept it. And then she told him, and I quote, that he had learned an invaluable lesson about not trusting anyone. Namely, yours truly.
Sounds like the boss lady to me. What was he doing at the hospital anyway? He doesn't even know Ambrose.
He was still at her house this morning when she found out the news.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Okay. I'm all better. All fine, ready to work. What can I do?
Oh, I don't think you should, though. I mean, we both know that we learned the hard way that you can't cover your feelings. You know what the pressure can do. So I want you to knock it off. The lunch crowd's gone. Just take care of whatever's bothering you.
Are you sure?
I mean it.
Because there is sort of something I would like to do.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for being a good friend.
You're welcome.
I hope you won't say anything to Courtney about seeing me at Emily's.
She won't hear it from me, but Evan, if you hurt her, you're gonna answer to me.
Remember this. I am here for you, and I will always be here for you, okay?
Okay. And you know what?
Hmm?
For the first time since this has all happened, I'm feeling lucky.
Huh?
Yeah. I think you're right. I think we're going to get through this. And I think I'm going to be able to be a real wife to you again and lay in your arms without being afraid of those nightmares.
That sounds good to me, honey.
Okay, report on the van just came in for motor vehicles.
So it was registered to this Elroy Nevins guy?
No. A Sam Pickett. Yeah, they just pulled his file. He's a real winner. Here are his priors. Armed robbery, assault. Got out of Hillsborough a week before Nevins. I think we've just ID'd Nevins' accomplice.
Here's Cookin' Healthy with Chef Alex.
Today, let's enjoy rich dairy flavor the healthy way. My secret, Molly McButter Dairy Sprinkles. Real dairy flavors without all that dairy fat, and just 4 calories. So shake garlic butter Molly on steaming pasta. Mmm. How about mashed potatoes? Blend 1 teaspoon of sour cream Molly per spud for great taste the healthy way. Till next time.
Molly McButter Dairy Sprinkles. Real dairy flavors without all the fat.
You were up early.
Couldn't sleep.
What time do you tell your boss you're quitting?
11. Strength when you need it the most.
Can't believe I'm actually doing this.
Hey, starting your own business is a big deal.
Yeah, pretty scary, but it's wonderful.
Secret has unbeatable pH balance protection for women that helps you stay dry.
There are 2 kinds of people in life.
Yeah?
Those who talk about doing things.
And those who go out and do them.
Strong enough for a man, made for a woman.
You can do this.
I can do this.
Milk's great in my cereal, but in my coffee, I like Coffee Mate. Makes my coffee taste rich and creamy. Milk in my cereal, Coffee Mate in my coffee.
Coffee made from Carnation. What you put in coffee, even when there's milk around.
I'd like to talk to you about an invisible problem. The invisible bacteria that cause denture odor. Fortunately, antibacterial Atwt kills those odor-causing bacteria for clean, fresh dentures.
Antibacterial Atwt.
If you think nothing ever happens in a small town, you haven't been to Rome, Wisconsin.
Find out what's behind picket fences.
I just hate to keep badgering Margot with questions, but Lila, how do you feel she's really doing?
I think better every day now that she's seen that counselor at the crisis center and Lynn Michaels. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, what are you doing here?
I had that follow-up with Dr. Gardella for my migraine.
Oh, every time you mention that, I feel so guilty.
There's
You
no
know,
reason.
it's hereditary.
There's no reason to feel guilty.
Speaking of headaches,
I'm surprised to see that Lucinda let you loose in the middle of a work day.
Well, actually, it's my lunch break. She was tied up with your friend Julie. I said I'd give you a call. Yeah.
My little Julie? I had no idea. What is she doing with Lucinda?
I don't really know. But if she's going to need a place to stay while she's in town, why don't you give her my room? I should be getting a place of my own.
No, don't be silly. No,
I should.
Look, I've got a great idea. If you and Connor have no plans for tonight, why don't you come over to Mona Lisa for dinner? Because Lila's going to be singing.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey.
Scott, I was just talking to Lucinda, and she sure was singing your praises.
Well, that means I've still got a job. I should get back before she changes her tune.
Oh, look, before you go back, would you just promise me one thing? If Julie is still there, will you have her call me, please?
Take care.
Right. Okay, I'm on my way. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Oh, hello,
Lisa. Have you talked to Barbara lately?
She called just this morning. She wanted to know how did the wedding go.
Did she say when she'd be home?
No, why?
I just think it would be very helpful to Franny if she were here during this situation with Daryl.
Don't worry about them. I'm sure that they'll work it out by themselves.
Well, we certainly appreciate your coming in, knowing that you're moving tonight.
Oh, it's no trouble. I'm already packed, and the few pieces of furniture that I've ordered are going to be delivered, and here is my moving man now. Excuse me.
And a fine moving
Hello,
man.
darling.
Hi, Mother.
I didn't see you this morning. Didn't you have your usual run with Courtney?
No, we didn't. Look, I came by to tell you that I haven't forgot you're moving tonight.
Yeah, well, I never thought you would.
And Connor has volunteered to help us, too.
Oh, well, darling, that's very nice, but really all I need are my son's 2 strong arms. Evan, what's wrong?
Nothing. Everything's fine.
Oh, I know you far too well to believe that.
All right. Look, I don't want to go into it, but Courtney and I, we had a disagreement this morning.
Oh, darling, I am sorry. But I'm sure that's because you're being so unhappy with your situation at Walsh.
Well, at least that's one thing that's going to change for the better. Now, I can't go into the details because I haven't signed the contract yet, or told Kirk and Connor. But I've been offered dynamite opportunity at Montgomery & Associates, and I'm going to go for it.
Oh, darling, that's wonderful news. Oh, I'm so happy you're going to be working with Emily Stewart. And, darling, I want to give you just a little bit of maternal advice. I wouldn't let whatever your problem is with Courtney interfere with your opportunity here.
Eddie, hi, it's me. Is Courtney around?
No, I gave her the afternoon off. She had something to take care of.
Oh, okay. Well, when she comes back, will you have her give me a call? I just wanted to see how she's doing.
Sure. I saw you guys talking earlier. She tell you what's wrong?
Yeah, she did, but I really think she ought to be the one to tell you about that herself. But in the meantime, why don't you just try to be there for her?
That goes without saying.
Good. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Franny. I know I saw you just last night, but God, I have missed you.
You said, I can't believe someone can't make a better liquid soap. New Liquid Safeguard says, believe it. It's gotta kill germs. Believe it. And not kill my skin. Believe it. Safeguard has moisturizer in it, so it's better for your skin than leading antibacterial liquid soaps.
Gotta smell nice.
Feel silky. New antibacterial liquid Safeguard with moisturizer. Once you try it, you'll never buy another liquid soap. Believe it.
Ghostly odors popping up to haunt your home? Get into the spirit of the islands with Love My Carpet Tropical Blossoms. It'll help you get rid of unpleasant odors while the scent of a tropical garden fills the room. Try Love My Carpet Tropical Blossoms and get into the spirit.
When my Raymond gets constipated, I give him Phillips Milk of Magnesia. Phillips is the only one that soothes that stomach acidy feeling Ray sometimes gets.
Maureen,
Put that away.
Only Philip soothes your upset stomach, then relieves constipation overnight.
I think we should throw a party.
I know what you'd serve.
These are all good cleaners, but did you know that not one of them disinfects? So you don't get your home totally clean until you use Lysol deodorizing cleaner. Lysol cleans and kills germs without any extra effort. Germs can be anywhere, so don't do part of the job. Lemon Fresh Lysol deodorizing cleaner cleans and disinfects.
As soon as she opens her car door...
Lady, don't open that door!
An act of desperation blows up in Alan Michaels' face.
I never told you to hurt her. I told you to get her out of town.
Quick. Turn on the light.
Is he gonna live?
Guiding light.
Welcome to Middle Ages premieres Thursday, September 3rd.
I leave it when I...
Will you excuse me, please? Hello there! Where'd you get it down?
Late last night on your jet. Hey.
Oh.
I just wanted to be near family while Holden was still missing.
Yeah, we're sorry about that. I hope you get good news soon.
Yeah, we all do.
How's your husband?
I don't know. I hardly see him. Some boss is just working him too hard, I guess.
Oh, now, you know very well that if I gave him vacation time, he'd say I was offering him special favors.
You're probably right. Anyway, he sends his love, and to you.
Oh, good.
Oh, Lila, I hear that Margot is helping for the search for Holden. I want to go by the station and just talk to her.
Yeah, well, she's not working there right now. See, something traumatic, happened to her.
What?
She got mixed up in a holdup at a liquor store, and when she went out in the alley to try and get the license number of the van, thugs grabbed her and dragged her into the van and raped her.
Oh, my God.
Darling, I meant to ask you, did you call Alexander Cabot?
You know, with everything else going on, I haven't had a chance to yet.
Well, I wouldn't wait too long.
I won't. I just, excuse me, Mom, for a sec. Hi, Courtney.
Hi. I can't really talk right now. I have a meeting with Dr. Michaels. And I didn't say that to make you feel guilty either. Excuse me, I have to get to my appointment.
Sorry about that. Just stopped by to talk to my mom. Well, have you a chance to study the contract yet?
Yes, I just need a little more time, if that's okay.
Look, I'm not pushing. Because I know if you come aboard, it's only gonna make things stickier with Courtney. But we need your answer fast. If we can't count on your connection to help land Cabot, we're gonna have to work on Ellie's.
I want pitching Cabot to be our top priority.
I agree. I'm going to call Tony Loomis and see when he can set up a meeting as soon as I get back to the office.
I'm going to Worldwide and talk to Scott.
Please don't do that. There's nothing you can say that's going to change the facts. I did pass on information that he gave me in confidence. And to tell you the truth, Kirk, if the situation were reversed, I can't say that I'd be too happy either.
No, you wouldn't, but you wouldn't put the kibosh on the whole relationship. He's got to take the rap for some of this. He shared confidential information. It puts you in a lousy position. That's why Ellie and I never talk about specifics. Too uncomfortable. Creates problems, and Lord knows we don't need to add to the ones we already have.
Have you heard from her yet?
Nope. Given her mood, that's the good news.
Hello there. Connor, I'm so glad I ran into you. I asked Scott to be sure to invite you over to Mona Lisa tonight for dinner. Excuse me just a minute, please.
All right, well, he didn't tell Lisa, did he? I take that as a good sign.
I think that has more to do with the fact that he didn't want to tell her where he spent the night.
I just stopped by to find out if you have seen or heard from Julie.
Julie's in Oakdale?
Yes, she is. Scott told me that he saw her at Lucinda's office. There you are. Hi. Hello, honey. What a surprise. Hello.
Scott told you?
Yes, he told me that you were at Lucinda's office. Why?
She wanted to talk to me about a modeling job.
Oh, really? Let me just give you a little bit of advice. You know that she has an ulterior motive, and you know better than anyone not to trust that old bird.
I thought you were tied up with wedding plans. How'd you get away?
Yeah, well, Ron and I are history.
History? Oh, honey, what happened?
He caught me with Caleb right after he...
After you what?
After he had insisted... No, make that ordered me to cut all of my ties with all of the people in Oakdale. He's just crazy. He's insanely jealous and possessive. I couldn't stand it. I mean, there's too many people here that I love. Like you guys. I couldn't live with that.
Excuse me, I gotta take care of something.
I hope you don't mind, Lisa. After we split, Ron wasted no time in emptying out our joint bank account. I told him to send a check for my share to you, care of Fashions.
Sweetie, that's perfectly all right, but don't worry. Everything's going to work out fine. I know it will.
I don't know. It's just the same stuff over and over again. And now I hear that Holden is missing.
Julie, now you're not going to blame yourself for Holden, are you? Honey, we're all very worried about him. We're afraid something dreadful has happened to him. Especially Lily.
Darling, if you've got a minute, maybe you'd like to sit in on this, because we're going to talk about Meridian.
All right. In that case, I will.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not a bit. Perfect timing. I want Lily to hear what you have to say. Hey. Yes.
Lily?
Oh, yeah, sure. Put her on.
Hey, Lucinda, it's Margot. I'm trying to track down Lily. Do you know where she is?
Well, I do. She happens to be standing right here. May I ask what this is about?
No, I'm sorry. I really need to talk to Lily.
Hang on. Darling, it's Margot. She wants to speak to you.
Hi, Margot. Is this about Holden?
Hopefully. There's a guy who said he talked to Holden the night that he disappeared. He's on his way down to the station now.
So, how's it looking there? Really, sorry to hear that. I meant to, but I just been very busy. I've been brushing, but just not with Tartar Control Crest.
Tartar Control Crest helps stop tartar where it starts. It penetrates plaque before it hardens for easier cleanings, and more dentists recommend it.
That was easy. You know, I've been using a Tartar Control Crest.
The dentist's choice is the easy choice.
Ever hear this stuff?
When I think of everything I put in my hair to make it shiny, more manageable, and all it took was a touch of VO5. Yeah, VO5.
Alberto VO5 hairdressing. A touch does so much.
Wow. I just tried VO5 for the first time. Yeah, the stuff in the tube your old man used for control. The stuff that's been around forever. Now I know why.
Alberto VO5 hairdressing. A touch does so much.
How come I have to ride in the dinghy? It's my yacht!
Just a sprinkle a day helps keep odor away.
Shower to shower body powder with baking soda to fight odor and absorbent cornstarch.
Have you had your sprinkle today?
Now getting rid of a yeast infection is a lot easier. Introducing disposable cardboard applicators, only from Monistat 7. One more reason why Monistat is more than just a cure.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
You know, a lot of men think that they're smarter than us, braver than us, stronger than us. Well, let me tell you, ladies, men only have one thing we don't. The remote control. So grab it and watch Franny's Turn.
Franny's Turn, Saturdays this fall on CBS.
It's one giant click for womankind.
This is CBS.
Why some doctors are telling parents to get rid of their child's baby walker. That story and more on TV 2 Eyewitness News at 4.
Introducing new pull-ups training pants. They're as different as girls and boys. Look, these new boy pull-ups put customized leakage protection right where boys need it. And new girl pull-ups are customized too. It's a whole new kind of pull-ups with customized leakage protection for a whole new kind of big kid confidence.
Mommy, wow! I'm a big kid now.
You can always count on Sears Brand Central for all the top brand name electronics and appliances you want. No wonder more people buy more top brands from the store they trust. And right now, save $42 on a large capacity 6-cycle Kenmore washer with matching Kenmore dryer. Or use your Sears Brand Central bucks from this week's paper and save from $2 to $100 on any regularly priced electronics or appliances. Only at Sears Brand Central.
breaking news, latest sports. Now they're both at your fingertips from TV2 Eyewitness News. Just dial 252-2200, then 2222 toll-free. To be informed, it takes two.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Connor, I have no idea where Candace is or when she'll be back. Okay. Yeah. All right, bye.
Just brought the monitor out in case Carrie cried. I wanted to be able to hear her.
I needed to use the phone. I had to call the office.
It's fine.
Franny, I wanted to explain what happened last night after I left. When you said you wouldn't come home with me, I couldn't face that big house alone. I got in the car and I drove up to the cabin.
A lot of memories there, too, Daryl.
Yeah, I faced a lot of them last night. I'll try anything to come up with a way to dispel some of your doubts about me.
Well, you know, as a matter of fact, now that you've mentioned it, up at the cabin is where a lot of my doubts first started, like the morning that Candace called at the crack of dawn. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I explained all that.
And there was also the night that you showed up and you had something really important that you wanted to talk to me about, only we never got around to discussing it. Is that when you were going to tell me about Candace, Daryl?
Oh, let me take care of little Carrie, okay? I'll be right back.
Hello?
Franny, it's Evelyn. Hi, Frida gave me this number. I guess you're visiting your parents.
Evelyn, hi. Yeah, I am. How are things in Des Moines?
Oh, fine. Daddy and Warren are working as usual. I'm trying to convince my husband to take some time off so we can visit you two and our adorable goddaughter. Franny, I hope you know you're always welcome here, though I realize it's hard for Daryl with all the memories of Carolyn.
Yeah, but, you know, Evelyn, Daryl's been opening up to me a lot more about that. He just told me about the time right after Nate's death that Carolyn had some sort of breakdown and she had to see some doctors.
Oh, yeah. Oh, poor Carolyn was so traumatized. I mean, finding her father's body and then, oh, she and Daryl had some problems, and I'm just grateful Dr. Adler was there to help her through it. When they got back to Switzerland, she sounded happier in her letters. Then, of course, the accident changed everything.
Yeah, right. Daryl told me about that.
Well, I'm glad he's being more honest with you about it. They had some rocky periods in their marriage. At one point, Carolyn even thought about divorce.
Yeah, Daryl mentioned that, too.
But I want you to know that I've seen an incredible change in him since he's been married to you. I really think that he's been the husband to you that Carolyn always wanted him to be.
It's not as if it came as a total shock. I saw the signs even before I left. He couldn't take his eyes off of her. Made me feel very inadequate.
Well, this is a pattern you've shown before, Courtney, comparing yourself unfavorably to other women. I hope you know that whatever happens with Evan, who you are, and especially how you look, isn't going to have a thing to do with it.
I know that in here. It's just that when I look at him and I can tell he's feeling something for her, you know, I can see it in his eyes. Makes me want to binge and purge again.
Have you?
No. No, but I almost did last night at the reception in Dr. Michael's. It scared me to death.
Well, you know where the impulse comes from. All the deep-rooted insecurities that we've talked about. And it makes me think a lot about last summer, when you kept comparing yourself to Julie all the time. And the impulse then was to binge so that you would fill up this emptiness that you were feeling inside. But you've done enough work to know now that food is never going to do that for you. Let's go back to talking about your feelings for Evan.
Well, I feel a lot of different things. I feel hurt. A lot of hurt. And I feel angry. And it's not just that he slept with Emily, Dr. Michaels. It's that he took so long to tell me, and he lied to me even when I asked him straight out. How am I going to ever be able to trust him again, Dr. Michaels?
You're the only one who can answer that.
Come on, Margot. Nobody expects you to go back to work before...
You know, I told John that I was going to help out in Holden's case, and I want to be here when the guy who ID'd him comes in, all right?
All right.
Hey, Mac, anything on fixed?
Well, not yet. But since Joel's informant is pretty sure they haven't left the state, we should find them real soon. Oh, Mr. Phillips from the liquor store, he called. He wanted you to know again how sorry he is and that he's selling the business.
I should go and talk to him.
Hold on. You already ID'd the van. Are you sure you're up to this?
Tom, you are the man who told me the only way I'm going to get over these nightmares I'm having is if I face up to everything that happened, right?
Looking for a Detective Hughes?
We found her. What can I do for you?
Name's Driscoll. Called earlier to say I saw this guy.
Oh, yeah. Holden Snyder. Listen, Mr. Driscoll, when was it that you... Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Driscoll, this is Mrs. Snyder, Holden's wife, his mother-in-law.
Hi.
Mrs. Walsh, Lieutenant McCloskey, and our District Attorney, Thomas Hughes.
Could you please tell me, where did you see Holden? When did you see him?
The bar where I work. Mulligan's, the night of July 13th.
That's the night that he disappeared.
Now, how is it that you remember him?
Well, he wasn't a regular, you know. He seemed real upset. Only ordered one drink, though. He said something about remembering what had happened the last time he had a few too many.
Yeah, and is there anything else you remember about him? Anything at all?
Well, just that he said he'd had a fight with his wife and that he was going to call her. I guess that would be you.
Yeah, but he never did. Did he tell you where he was going? Did he... anything?
No. He just picked up and left.
Tell me, what time did Mr. Snyder actually leave the bar?
Sometime between 10 and 11.
Is there anything else, Mr. Bishop?
That's all I know.
Oh, I want to thank you for coming down. I want to get your number in case we have to call you back.
Yeah. Sorry I couldn't be more help, lady.
Lily, I'm sorry. I know you were hoping for more, but look, maybe if this guy came down, maybe others will.
I can't live on maybes anymore, Mark. Where is he? Where is he?
Life is just a bowl of cherries. Don't take it serious. Life's too mysterious. You work, you save, you...
Today, women need all the comfort and support they can get. Is it any wonder so many women choose Playtex as the bras they love to live in?
Life is just a bowl of cherries. So live and laugh at it all.
Calcium is important for healthy teeth. It's in your mouth naturally, and it's in tubes of Colgate's great regular flavor. It has no nutritional value, but calcium helps Colgate's fluoride penetrate teeth. Colgate's great regular flavor for strong, healthy teeth.
Why do we have to move?
Your father lost his job. They closed the plant.
Why?
A lot of people are buying clothes made in other countries, not ours.
Why are they buying that other stuff?
I don't know, honey. I don't know.
Buy American, and Americans work.
One of these rolls of paper towels can clean up a lot more than the others because it gives you a lot more to work with. The Scott Towels Mega Roll. When other rolls of paper towels are cleaned out, this one is still cleaning on. The Scott Towels Mega Roll. This one gives you more towels for your money so you can clean up even more. Scott Towels Mega Roll. You end up with more.
Well, I just wanted to stop by to see if you needed any help with your move tonight.
Oh, no, darling, that's very sweet of you, but Evan was here earlier, and he's going to take care of everything.
I see. Well, if you change your mind, I'll be home tonight. By the way, did Evan mention what was going on between him and Courtney?
Well, just that they were having problems. I never did think she was suited to him anyway.
How can you say that, Mother? That's just not true.
I expected you to say something like that.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's just that Courtney has never supported Evan's talents and ambitions, just as you haven't.
I didn't have to. He had a mother to do that for him. You know, I was really glad when Evan found someone who made him realize that there's more to life than just clawing his way up the corporate ladder.
You know, I really think that you're threatened by Evan's ambition. And that's why you've kept him on the lowest rung of the ladder.
You know, you're wrong again, as usual, Mother. It just so happens that Kirk and I think that Evan has the makings of a brilliant businessman. It's just that he's green right now. He's a year out of business school. I really ought to know better than to try to talk to you about Evan. Good luck with your move tonight, Mother.
But I'll tell you, when Mac pulled out the mugshot of the guy who held me down, will never...
Honey, it's okay. You know, I'm very proud of you for letting your feelings out. Don't bottle them up anymore.
Yeah, well, Maureen's right. It does help to face what happened head on, so... That's why I'm going back to Philip's liquor store this afternoon.
What?
And Mama, if you talk to John, will you tell him that some guy's coming by the station who actually saw Holden the day that he had disappeared? Now, it's nothing solid, nothing at all, but I'm hoping with all this publicity it'll give us some new leads.
Oh, Lily, I can't even imagine what it's like for you living in this limbo.
It's the worst hell in the world. The only thing that is keeping me going is knowing that it is something that is keeping Holden from getting in touch with me. But I know him. He'll find his way back. So I have to be strong for him.
Hey, guys. Julie, what are you doing back in Oakdale?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just forgot to tell you with everything going on.
Hey,
everybody.
So how's the...
Look who I ran into in the elevator.
Hi, Meg. Hello, Emily. Hello. Julie, I thought you were in New York. I just flew in earlier today.
All right. I'm dying to see pictures of this, Lisa. Ann, let me see.
Oh, Emily, I'm sorry. I left in such a rush. I left them there.
Listen, we hear you're up to your ears in wedding plans. When's the big day?
Actually, Cal, I called the wedding off. It's just that I figured it was a mistake, and I better do it now, and Lord knows I've made enough mistakes already, so...
Well, I gotta go pick up Aaron. From the farm, I'm taking care of him while John and I were in L.A. But listen, why don't you just stop by and we can talk, okay?
Oh, darling, you really must see Julie in action. The camera simply adores her.
Olivia, fashion is not my forte.
Oh, well, I'll be glad to teach you everything I know.
I'm just going to leave Lucinda a note.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Thelma wasn't at her desk.
Kirk Anderson, how dare you have the gall to come
Take it
in
easy.
here.
I'm here to talk to Scott, not to knock off your Fabu designs.
Well, if you won't leave, I'll have a guard escort you out.
I guess I better speak quickly then. Scott, listen, you're making a big mistake about Connor. I don't like to stick my nose in other people's business, but this is my business because she never would have told me about that meeting in Boston if I hadn't forced it out of her.
I know. She told me all about it. It's very noble of you to come here. But Connor is chairman of the board. She makes her own decisions, right? I'm just lucky Lucinda didn't throw me out of my butt.
All right, well, here's a little suggestion. Before you turn Lucinda into a saint, watch your back.
Okay. And why don't you tell me why everybody puts Lucinda down for the things they wish they could do?
Oh, heavens, it's true. You're really here on the premises, darling.
Scott, Steve Hennessy needs to talk to you.
Right.
Oh,
Thanks for stopping by.
what can I do for you? Oh, you don't want to talk to me? You're here to talk to him? You're here on behalf of the chairman of the board?
You have a problem with that?
No, darling, I have no problem with it. He's never going to forgive her now that he's seen her true colors.
And you're getting off on this whole thing, right?
Yeah, I am. I'm finally getting some satisfaction. I'm getting it piece by piece. She's paying for what she did to me. Hey, maybe if I wait long enough, you'll pay, too.
You can have a great beef dinner in no time at all. Well, almost no time at all. Beef. It's what's for dinner.
Ever tried Plaques before you brush? Rinsing with Plaques helps loosen plaque and break it up. And when you break up plaque first, then brush. You brush off more. Break up the plaque with Plaques.
What's bright red, featherlight, and comes with an extra long cord? Guess again, it's the Dirt Devil Hand Vac. That powerful revolving brush cleans it all, from pet hair and dirt to stairs, cars, and little messes. So get the Dirt Devil Hand Vac and lighten up.
Kelly LeBrock reveals the essence of man.
Hard to define, easy to know. It's in the way he holds a drink, the way he wears his clothes, the way he talks, the way he walks, the way he smiles, looks, and kisses. And when he holds you close, it's in the way he smells. Fruit, the essence of man. Come on, put it on.
Hey. Hey. We've never been formally introduced, but it's me, your TV. Look, we've had some great times together.
Ready, stand up.
But now you just flip the remote, which is very irritating. You know, there's a better way to watch TV. Just pick up TV Guide. It's got all the stuff you need to find the shows you want to watch. So go get it, because if you're not going to cooperate, I'll pick something for you.
It's polka time!
Every channel. Don't watch TV in the dark.
As Franny's doctor, I think you should know where I think her doubts about me have started.
Have you told her this?
It's not that simple. Several years ago, before I met Franny, I was going through one of the toughest trials of my life. My first wife had been paralyzed from the waist down in a skiing accident. We had sought treatment around the world. Anyway, we were in Rome seeing a specialist at a hospital there. And one night I met a beautiful woman. I took comfort in a perfect stranger. I never saw her again until I moved to Oakdale, and I discovered that that perfect stranger was Franny's sister, Barbara. After Jennifer was born, I felt that she might be my own daughter, but I asked Barbara 1,000 times. She always denied it. I believed her. Until during Gavin Kruger's last trial, he told me the truth. I was Jennifer's father. Well, I was in shock. I never told Franny because I didn't want to hurt her, and Barbara begged me not to. But the news changed my life. I felt that I had to.
So did you?
Well, I tried to. I went straight to our cabin where Franny was staying. Well, things just got in the way. Franny knew something was bothering me, that I was keeping secrets. I was keeping a secret. But it wasn't what she thought. Anyway, now I want to tell her everything. I want to put it out in the open, but Dr. Michaels, I'm afraid in the condition that she's in, if I tell her, it will just destroy what's left of our marriage and push the woman I love more than anything in this world over the edge.
Connor? Sorry, I tried my best. Scott didn't want to hear it.
I didn't think so, but thanks for trying. You know, a year ago after the takeover, when Link turned on me, I didn't think I could feel more alone. Well, I was wrong.
Well, if it's any consolation, we're back in that leaky boat together. We made it through it then. We'll make it through it now.
Barbara sent this package over for Simply Barbara.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll just put it here.
I just want to tell you, Lisa, since I guess your son hasn't. Scott broke things off with me last night.
Hey, how's Margot doing? It's gonna take a while. Thanks. So you didn't tell me on the phone. What's this all about?
Well, I'm sure Margot hasn't had a chance to tell you, but, well, I've dabbled in politics a little bit, and I just wanted to offer my services for your re-election campaign.
Well, that'd be great. If you're serious, I can use all the help I can get.
Oh, I'm serious. You know, I thought we could make good use of those 2 Kruger convictions. Maybe woo some voters.
Well, maybe. You know what? I'd like to come down hard on urban crime. The merchants in this town are running scared. I'd like them and anybody else who's ever been a victim of violent crime to feel safe again.
Yeah, well, I like the way you think, Mr. D.A.
If you're looking for Courtney, she's not here. I guess you've heard the whole story by now. Bet you can't wait to use it to pry us apart.
That's none of your damn business. She didn't tell me a thing. As for using it, that's your thing, not mine. We've got to talk.
No, I'm not really up for talking right now, Evan.
Will you at least listen, Ben? You know how much I wanted that job at M&A. Well, it just wouldn't mean the same if you weren't there to share in the excitement. So you say the word, and I'll rip that contract up. If that'll convince you that you come first with me.
Okay, Ted. Here's your orange juice. You wait here, and I'll go get your breakfast.
There's nothing like 100% pure Florida quality orange juice with the vitamins, minerals, and taste that make you feel so good.
How'd you do that?
100% pure Florida quality orange juice. It makes you feel so good.
Good morning. It's time for a healthy breakfast.
Don't worry, your kids won't hide from it.
A cereal made from whole grain oats.
Don't worry, your kids won't run from it.
Yes, healthy whole grain oats.
Don't worry, your kids will eat it.
It's Quaker Oat Life. Lightly sweetened on the inside, roasted, toasted oats on the outside. Life tastes so delicious, if they're around, your kids will eat it.
I ate all my nice cereal. I'm still hungry.
Quaker Oat Life and Cinnamon Life taste so delicious, unless they're weird, your kids will eat it.
We took whole roasted almonds.
Cover them in pure milk chocolate.
And a thin candy shell to get...
Ta-da! New M&M's almond chocolate candies.
The milk chocolate melts in your mouth.
Not in your hand. Sorry, fellas, I'm new here.
Eureka's new Bravo Boss, 6.5 amps Boss power. And now, onboard attachments let you clean here, 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 everywhere. Low Boss price, new from Eureka.
Thelma, hold my calls. Well, Olivia is already talking a modeling contract. Should she get in touch with Ron Gillette?
No. We've dissolved our partnership.
Well, is there somebody else in New York?
No. I'm just going to be staying here, at least until this check that I'm expecting comes tomorrow, and then I'll probably head out to L.A.
I have an idea. Why don't you come and stay with me? Stay at my house. If you need privacy, you can use the poolside apartment. Then we can continue quietly our talk about the problem.
Can you call me back with her number as soon as you get it? And then I can do whatever I have to do to make up to her. Thanks, Lily. Bye. So did you track down Evan?
No, but I think he hasn't been around today because of whatever's going on between him and Courtney.
Well, considering our personal lives are going down the tubes, that's a pretty lame excuse. Well, good afternoon, Mr. Walsh, or should I say good evening, and where the hell have you been all day?
Before you say anything else, I really think you should read this.
What is it?
It's your little brother's resignation.
It's not just me. The missus is afraid when I work nights now. Well, this neighborhood has changed a lot since I first opened up here.
Oh, Mr. Phillips, it's a drag that people can't feel safe in their own stores.
Well, good reason. What happened to you proves it. I can't tell you how sorry I am. If only I hadn't been too scared to call the...
No, Mr. Phillips, I don't blame you. Don't blame yourself.
Well, that's kind of you, but I can't help it. Have they found those animals yet?
No, sir. Margot ID'd the van and the second assailant today, so it shouldn't be long.
I just Just hate the thought of criminals like that out there running around free.
Well, Mr. Phillips, that's why I'm going to step up to protect them.
I've seen an incredible change in Daryl since he married you. I really think he's been the husband to you Carolyn always wanted him to be.
Hi.
Hi, aren't you off early?
Well, to tell you the truth, I didn't go to the office. I went and saw Dr. Michaels.
Why?
I've been thinking that I've got a lot to do with these doubts you have about me, and, well, Franny, if I've made any bad judgments where you're concerned, it's only because I love you. You know, I don't want to see you hurt. I realize now that I should have been honest with you about everything. Candace, I'd like to talk about how things have gone wrong between the two of us, but I don't want to do it here.
Where would you like to do that, Daryl?
Home. Our home. I want you to get Carrie and come back with me, and we can talk. I know it won't be like it was before everything started snowballing, but I just want a chance to try and make things right. Will you give me that chance, Franny?
Someone said recently that my hair is so gorgeous, she wants it. I'm not one to hold back. I told her exactly how to get it. Preferenced by L'Oreal. It gives me glorious, shining color and conditions like crazy. I think being direct is a virtue. And the most direct way to beautiful hair is to say, and don't be shy about it, I'm worth it. Very good.
Rich Conditioning Preference by L'Oreal.
Wet paint, dry cleaning.
Some things were never meant to go together. Other things always were, like the tastes in combo snacks. Only Combos fills crunchy pizza crust with cheese and pepperoni. That's why Combos is the one snack that's twice as good.
That's soothe.
You want everything for your baby to be gentle. Like his first formula. We chose Carnation Good Start. Its protein is specially processed to make it gentle. Remember, breast milk is best, but Good Start formula is made to be gentle.
We are Flintstones kids.
Flintstones have the vitamins and minerals kids need, plus the great Flintstones taste and fun shapes they love.
Now that's what I call complete. 10 billion strong and growing.
From the producer of China Beach, two women fight a different kind of war on America's mean streets. Pamela Gidley, Robin Givens, Angel Street, Saturdays.
CBS is proud to present Middle Ages. The new show Entertainment Weekly calls completely charming.
I dream a lot that I'm making out in the car with Kevin Costner.
TV Guide gives it a standing ovation and rates it at 10. Welcome to Middle Ages, a special 2-hour premiere next Thursday.
Some people say it's time for a change. Well, here at TV2, we say, okay. Starting Monday, watch Joan Rivers at 9 a.m., Geraldo at 10 a.m., and Donahue at 5 p.m. Give them your vote here on WJBK TV2.
And Group. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.
This is CBS.
You can call 577-1000.
It's Waterman Gallery's weekend blowout.
Make no down payment, pay no interest till 93.
Or take an additional 5%.